Jujutsu Kaisen. This is Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 184, Tokyo number 2 colony part 4. Now we're cutting away to something completely different. Last we left off, Hikari revealed his domain expansion, which was basically a pachinko game. And you know, he managed to get a jackpot at a certain point and kick Charles so hard that his face caved in a little bit. He was definitely in heavy damage mode. But at this point, we're cutting over to Panda, who is also in the Tokyo number 2 colony. And he's just sitting around. His mission was to find the angel and negotiate with it. The angel who last we saw was actually with Megumi. So, that's interesting. So he's just kind of sitting there, being inconspicuous as a giant teddy bear. But then he decides to jump off, and then he ends up finding that, I forget this character's name, but he was one of the sorcerers that was introduced with a point value of over 100, I believe. So 100 point man. Wait. They say his name at some point. Kashimo. That's Kashimo. Mm-hmm. Kashimo. He just wanders in and finds Panda. So Panda just reverts to panda mode. He just stands like a panda and he's like, "Did you escape from the zoo?" And then he calls to Kogane. He's like, "Kogane, is that a player?" And Kogane is like, "That is a player." And Panda's like, "Shit, I didn't know you could do that." Oh no.
I did not account for that one.
Yeah. And
Ashimo gets busy immediately.
Yeah.
Hesitate.
Yeah, he
you got urgency.
Yeah, he punches straight through Panda, and there's like electricity being shocked within him. And it's revealed that like Kashimo's cursed energy is a lot like electricity, so he's basically got electricity powers for the most part. And Panda goes into his gorilla form to fight in his stronger form. He tries to use he tries to like hit him with his unblockable drumming beat to go for internal damage. Kashimo doesn't really fall for that. He just does a cool staff move and rips off one of Panda's arms.
Yeah. Pretty gross.
And he just looks at him and is like, "Not very good. You're super average."
Yikes.
Sheesh.
Then he throws his arm at Panda's face and then gets a confirm off of it.
Yeah.
Like his fighting game.
Yeah, he hits him with a damn 12-piece. Like, and sends Panda flying backwards. And he says, "Actually, make that super weak." And I'm like, "God damn. That's good." I think it definitely earns one of these.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man. Kashimo pulled up and fucked Panda up. I was feeling kind of...
Oh, shit!
Get this guy, man. I like Panda. Hey, like, what kind of violation is this? What you doing, Gigi? I'm not feeling it. I wasn't feeling this, Akutame. I was not.
Yeah.
Oh... I don't know why. Well, whatever. Let me not overreact.
Yeah. So,
because it gets worse.
In case you don't remember, Panda actually has 3 forms, and the gorilla form represents like his brother, the gorilla cursed spirit, and he apparently has a sister as well that we haven't seen up until this point. He turns into what looks like a kabuto bug. You know what those kabuto bugs?
Yeah, with the
I don't know.
Rhinoceros, I guess, but bug makes sense.
Yeah, we don't really get a good look at it. It's not like a full page.
But it's kind of humanoid as well.
Yeah. There's definitely like a human element to it.
Hands, fingers, there's like a face at the bottom. It's actually really trippy. And this is the sister, right?
Mm-hmm. So he does that. Oh, and we get an explanation that Kashimo separates the cursed energies charges like electricity. When striking an opponent, a positive charge is transferred, and the negative charge in Kashimo is discharged to the target without losing any electricity towards the ground. This results in lightning that rends the air and can't miss without the need of a domain. So he's got a can't miss technique without using a domain. And he just slaughters Panda. And he's just like bursting with blood. And I'm like, oh my God, are they about to kill Panda? And that's where the chapter ends. As Kashimo asks, now where's Sukuna?
Right, he asked for that earlier. I don't know if we mentioned.
Yeah, I think I ran over that. But yeah, he is looking for Sukuna. Wowee.
He thought that's not look for Itadori.
Yeah. Josh, what did you think about this chapter?
Man, I felt some kind of way. Obviously, we didn't see what this third form can do, and I just really doubt that he's gonna show it out and be flashy just to sacrifice Panda.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. I don't think Akutami gets down like that. And we had a lot of build up for who the Panda is, some backstory behind. You know what I mean? There's no way it's over here. Mm-hmm. I don't think anyone here thinks it's over, right?
No, I have an inkling that it's not over. Can you say that again, Josh?
No, I said, but geez, this lightning attack though, like he quite literally opened Panda up. Like this was gruesome.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's pure energy getting shot through you. It's like a hot knife through butter, literally. Worse, like a hot bullet through a loose leaf.
All right. Brian, what did you think about this chapter? Brian? All right, I guess I'll go next. I hope we didn't lose him again. Yeah, this was like very close to my second play. Oh man, it is actually tough because I'll put this as my third place.
This is my fourth place.
Really? This was your least favorite?
Yeah, because I guess it looked cool. It looked really nice. But My Hero Academia looked better. And I thought Undone Unlock had a lot more depth to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I thought this was like really cool. I mean, I hate how they did Panda, but this Kashimo was like built up to be like a fucking threat and a half. You know?
Yeah, you saw him earlier, right? In the who did he beat up though? He beat somebody up, didn't he?
He didn't beat up a named character, but you know they said that he was one of the people who has over 100 points already. So it was him and Higuruma. So he was built up as one of the stronger people in this place. He's also an ancient sorcerer, so this should be pretty interesting as to the way he's looking for Sukuna. I'm very interested about that. But yeah, this was crazy, and it's such a weird shift because I thought we were gonna get more of Hikari, but I guess not. And I'm not okay with it, but I want to see how that ended up. Maybe we'll cut back.
If I may have a rebuttal, I'm actually happy that they cut from that because either one of two things: either that fight's not over and there's going to be a lot more to it, and we're going to get to learn more about Hikari, or it was really just kind of like a interlude between that epic, mini arc of Okotu and I guess what's about to happen now, moving the plot forward. Like with this Panda Kashimo situation. Mm-hmm. It seems we're about to learn a little bit about why he wants to, probably in the next chapter, why he wants to seek out Sukuna, and we'll probably learn something about back then. It'll move the plot forward in some kind of way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like a kind of like, oh, let me just show Hikari a little bit of Hikari real quick. Let me show him just smoke this one dude right quick. That's why the manga dude didn't get that much development, in my opinion, and why he just was kind of like very... I said this word already, but one note, like he didn't have that much attention to him like the other side characters did that gained new abilities. I mean, Gigi could give him more attention in another chapter if they double back to that situation. Mm-hmm. But if they don't, and Hikari just moves on and he beats the kid, I wouldn't be upset over it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian, are you back? Do you have any thoughts on this week's chapter? Damn, what happened to Brian? All right. Hopefully he returns, and then we'll get into it. I guess we'll cut into Undead Unluck and let Brian talk about what he thought about this chapter. But until then, I guess we should move on. This was a really good chapter, or interesting chapter to me, at the very least. I had a good time reading it. But
yeah, I enjoyed